Alright, welcome back again everyone. Let's just go ahead and jump into this question where we want to find the value of x in the diagram. Now in this diagram there are a few things going on. First we notice that right angle, which would tell us that those two intersecting lines are perpendicular to each other. Again, since perpendicular lines form right angles. So not only do we know that that one angle is 90 degrees, but we also know that its supplement is going to be 90 degrees. So we are kind of ignoring that diagonal line in the diagram right now and just looking at the angles formed by the two perpendicular lines. So really we're going to have four sections with angles worth 90 degrees. And this is going to help us out as we continue on solving this problem. So in the diagram we have two angles, each labeled with an algebraic expression, and they both contain an x. And remember that x is what we are looking for. So now we want to fill in this diagram as much as possible. Now we should know that vertical angles, angles that are across from each other, or opposite each other, are always congruent. So we know that the angle that is vertical to that 4x is also going to be 4x, again, because vertical angles are always congruent, and I can label the diagram accordingly. And doing this is helpful because if you remember from earlier, we know that that entire angle, the combination of the blue angle and the yellow angle, is going to equal 90 degrees. So those two angles are called complementary angles, again, because complementary angles form a right angle. So if we take that 2x plus 36 and add the 4x to it, again, adding those two angles together, we know that their sum is going to be 90, again, because complementary angles form right angles, which are 90 degrees. And now all we have to do is solve for x. We can start by combining like terms. 2x plus 4x is 6x. Our next step to solving this equation is to subtract 36 from both sides. That'll get rid of that positive 36 on the left side. They cancel out. Over on the right side, 90 minus 36 is equal to 54. And our final step to solving for x is to divide both sides by 6. On the left side, those 6's cancel out. We have x by itself. And 54 divided by 6 is equal to 9. So now we have x equals 9, and we have solved for x. Now, if you want to check that answer, you're going to substitute x back into the original expressions and evaluate each one. In this case, we would get 54 degrees for the blue angle, 36 degrees for the yellow angle, and if I add those two values up, their sum does equal 90, which should show us that our answer was correct, that the value of x is 9.